We have a record there, and we're recording it in 2 places. That way, we have it there. It'll go up. Now, folks, would you all right now go to Edmodo and link and be on a playlist? I have a playlist for all our webinars in terms of our middle school webinars on these classes. Tom DeToy is supposed to be here. He is not. He is not here due to illness. Just got a text message from a little bit ago. So okay, we'll get it rolling. But can you all please go to Edmodo? I'm going to put your hands down. Aiden's got a question. Let me see what he needs. We're going to need to do that. Yeah, Aiden.
Well, last time we had a problem with the toy, and then the webinar ended, so he couldn't finish. But our Edmodo, when we go there, here, just a second. Then I sign. So what do I do? I am a student.
Yes.
Okay.
And then you have a code. All right. Now let me see if I can find that. If you have a code, folks, does someone have the code right there? If not, I will look it up. Hang on 1 second. Yeah, unfortunately, I'm the one that shut it down a little bit because we had the next webinar coming up. All right, let me go to this.
All right, well, I'm here now. It says no news yet, and it says John McQueen.
Well, wait a second. Let me give you the code because I posted 2 things there yesterday, so I know it. Okay. Let's see if it showed up. I posted everything on there yesterday. Okay. Okay, all right, here we go. Here is the fall webinar playlist. Here's a middle school playlist. All right. Okay. And if you go here, all right, let me see where it is. All right, some people have casted Jasper. What the heck is going on here? Members, folders, posts. Oh, why did all my posts go away? Oh, he's got his, and Cameron's got this. Well, hang on, let me go to YouTube on this. I'm not sure why. Let me see if my high school one show up. Hang on, guys. We look at this. Here's link to.
So wait, did I log in with the wrong account?
Give me a second, sir.
Okay.
No, that's middle school. I had a link there. I'm not sure why the links aren't staying on. This is very annoying. Okay, hang on. I'm going to invite you, so let me see where the inviting is. Sorry, I have looked this up earlier. I'm looking it up on the fly right here. Here's your class code. Try that one. E4CS5S. E4CS5S.
Where do I get to the class code?
Okay. When you log in, you enter in a code for that. Join a class, I'm sure is on there.
Okay.
Do we leave if we have no questions? No, stay on. We're on here today. We're going to get you this. I'm going to go ahead and have lessons. So we're going to go through it. We can't miss. Okay?
So whenever I log in, it just keeps bringing me to the same page where it just says no news yet.
Okay, so you got to be somewhere in there is added to a class. I can't look on your screen, Aiden, to see it, but somewhere on there. Guys, can someone else help me out that knows how to help Aiden here? Give us 1 second, Aiden. Someone, when they went ahead and joined on the class, where do you sign in to add a class code for another class? Someone wants to share that, raise your hand. We can explain it right here. I can log in as I don't have a student account since I'm a teacher, but I've never had this problem before. Hang on, or not. Normally we don't have this problem. All right. Aiden, where on the screen page, go to your home page on it, okay? Should be a home like this, okay? Over on the left-hand corner, is there anything like classes there? Aiden, is there anything over on the corner? Do you have a class, right? You got to home, correct?
I don't have any. Here, can I see you do it so I know how to?
Look on my screen right now, son, please. Take a look at my screen. That's what you're seeing. Do you see my screen right now?
So you're logged in?
Yes, I am.
Okay.
Okay, see, you should have a home button on yours. Do you see up at the top, there's like a home aside. Do you see a home button? Or a home choice?
No, in the top left it just says Edmodo.
All right, hang on, let me see if someone else has got it in there. On the left side, under classes, there's a link that says join classes. That's what you have to have, Aiden. All right? You've got to have some kind of, when you say Edmodo, what is it like? I'm not sure what you're seeing on your screen. Describe it if you would, bud.
All right, so on the top left, all it is it's that word bubble with a smiley face, and it just says Edmodo to the right of it.
Okay. And then what's all listed below it?
Below it, it says Chantel McQueen, parent, and under that it says student activity.
Well, wait a minute. You're logged in as your parent. Maybe. All right, look on that. And then what else does it say? Read it to me again. All right.
Chantel McQueen, parent, student activity, John, add student.
Okay, I think you're logged in as a parent right now. I think you're logged in as a parent. Does that make sense? You're going to have to use another email and join in. You must be logged in first. That's what everybody says. Then join a class. I think you're logged in as your parent's email, and I think you're logged in as a parent.
Okay.
So you're going to have to use another email, log in to Edmodo, become a student, then join class and use that code. Okay? Did you hear what I just said, Aiden?
Yes. I am logging in as my email and my password.
Okay, well, I'm going to mute you right now because we've got to get other folks going, okay? All right. Now, let's go ahead under messages, what I sent out. Okay. Okay, we've got that. Notifications. We're still going for tonight. I'm going to... All right. Hang on 1 second for me, folks, while we get this fixed. Never mind, don't worry about it. No. All right. Okay, folks, here's what I want us to do while we're waiting to get everything squared up here. Right here's a review of what we did last week when you went into either Word Editor, all right, or Notepad, and we put on some code. And you made this. What I want you to do today is see if you can open up that, go ahead and delete that index.html. We're just going to review that real quick. We're going to go back over one last time on HTML formats, and then we will go ahead and go into Google site. All right, and get that done so we can get going. I just reminder, we have lab tomorrow night on Thursday, and we have some people coming Saturday. So with that in mind, just want to let you know that You're going to get your Raspberry Pis, and you're going to get a sensor hat, which was also known as an Astro Pi at one time. And those, so we'll be working on that. People Saturday, you're also going to start seeing some of the woodworking we've been doing in camp. So, class. So you're going to get to do a bunch of neat things. So very excited about that. All right, let me see if Aiden ever logged in. Aiden, did you get logged in, bud?
No, I didn't. My mom and my. I'm here. I'm looking at it. He doesn't have. I have an Edmodo account and I log into it, but he doesn't have an Edmodo account.
He needs to create an Edmodo account.
How?
By using another email address and creating it that way.
Just start all over again?
Yes, ma'am.
You might have to log out because
Okay.
I think it's.
Okay, so I'm going to jump off and get back to this webinar right here. But he's got to log in that. We're going to put another link up for on YouTube so everybody can link to the videos. So hang on. I'm muting you right now. All right, but to do this, let me also do this one other thing so we get this. All right, pull this up. We are going to go to here. Okay, that's the wrong YouTube channel. Bear with me 1 second. YouTube did this to me right from when they first interrupted. It was very frustrating. Okay, here we are. Now, what I'm going to put over here for us, I'm going to put this in a link so everybody can just get it tonight. Playlist. All right. Let's see if I go down here if I remember right on playlist. Let me go to this one. Edit. All right, share. So here's your middle school playlist. Can I get everybody to go ahead and sign up on this? So I'm sending this to everyone. Please, everybody, register for the playlist and you'll get all of our videos. Raise your hand once you've done that. All right. Okay, let me see how many people got their hands set up. We'll get you set there. I'm going to try to drop this in Edmodo again. Not sure I did wrong. I didn't post last time. High school, middle school. Type your note here. This is a link. Wait a minute, wrong one. That's what's going on. Middle school fall. Here we go. Let's try this again. There's a link to a playlist for middle school webinars. Fall 2017. Should take you right back to it, and it does. All right, so join that playlist, or if you just click on that playlist from now on, you'll see all the videos. All right, raise your hand if you've gotten on that playlist so we're set to go so we can get working on these other things. All right, we got 5 of 9 hands raised. So let's see who else has got to do it. Please raise your hand because we're waiting on you a little bit, folks. Let's get set. Let me check in with Aiden again. Here, I'm checking in, Aiden. All right, any better luck?
All right, so I just logged in, and now I have home.
Great.
I'm at that page where you said where you thought I was, and I'm logged in as a student. What do I do now?
There's classes there, right?
Yes.
All right, enter this class code right here. E4CS5S. E4CS5S.
Any caps?
No.
It says I'm already a member of the group.
Great. You should, Albert, then. You're a member of that group. Great. So I got members 18. So now you should be able to click on our class, right? And you should see some posts or something there, okay?
Oh, yeah, it says Mr. Dubik to Charlotte MS Fall. Here's a link to a playlist. So just click on that.
Right, and then that will get you on a playlist, and you can join the playlist or whatever. But you can always go here. You can always get the playlist. The playlist, anytime I do a middle school fall webinar, it'll show up on that playlist. Okay, so subscribe to the playlist. All right, let's move back on to getting going on some HTML, folks. All right. Now, folks, hopefully everybody's gotten a playlist. We'll post it. As in, folks that missed the webinar, you'll have it there. It's always good to come to the webinars, and I appreciate everybody standing. We got everything set up here. Now, here's what we need to do. On your desktop, you probably have index HTML, right? Looks something like this. Index. Delete it. Or rename it if you want to save it. I don't care. But we're going to make a new one.
My index is in the downloads folder.
That's fine. You just do it wherever you've got your index. It doesn't matter. I'm going to mute you now. Sorry. You can write notes there so that way keep your privacy. All right, so I'm putting everybody's hands down. Raise your hand once you've got the index wherever it is, on your desktop, on your download, and just so we can get moving. Great. Great. So you can either rename it or delete it. Doesn't matter, but you got to do one or the other. It's either on your desktop or it's on your download you might have created there. We're going to make it right now, Nolan. We're going to make the file right now, your HTML file. Just 1 second. So Liam, if you would. Aiden, let me know once you've deleted it off that or changed the name. Nolan, we're going to make it in a second. We'll just show you how. All right. Give my thing a second here for. All right, we're getting it over here right now. There it is. All right, here's my text edit on a Mac. On a PC, it's Notepad. Remember, on a Mac, you have to set it back to make plain text. There it is, plain text. It should look like this on a Mac. All right, I'm going to blow it up a little bit so you see it a little bit more. So when I type on text, that should look, there should be no formatting in it. All right. Then what I want you to do, we're just going to use this because it's a little bit easier to see at that size. I'm going to take it here. I want you to spend just a minute. Remember, each one of these things do. This is the doc type. That tells the browser that, hey, you're looking at something that's in an HTML format. All right, and I just did that wrong. Make sure it's HTML, which you just spelled wrong. All right. And then the next two lines, the HTML and the /HTML, say, hey, here's when the HTML code starts. We have a head there, and then a slash head. Kind of going quick here because we did this last week, or Monday, I'm sorry. Body. Not boy, body. This is where, folks, what, all right, body, and then you have slash body, and then you have slash HTML. All right. Now, once you have that, go ahead and hit File, Save. It should pop up, and then where it says Untitled, this says in Downloads. I'm not going to do mine in Downloads. I'm doing mine on the desktop, and I'm going to write in there index.html. And it's going to say, have you used the extension HTML at the end of the name? The standard extension is text. Use HTML. All right. And then we should look up here. I'm going to clean up my desktop. And there should be something here, index HTML. All right. And by the way, how many people I saw solar eclipse? This is what it looked like from where I was. I was kind of pumped. All right. Anyways, just showing my desktop in the eclipse. I hope some of you got to see totality. All right. Questions. Where's Notepad? Are you a Mac, Nolan, or are you a Windows? Notepad is an application, Nolan. I think everybody using their phones now. It's like we have to reteach computers again. It's kind of interesting to me. The world changes. It's not bad or nothing. It's just the world changes. Are you Mac or Nolan? Are you a Mac or Windows person? Okay, so what I'm going to do is go back here because we don't want to go. I don't want to reteach exactly what we did last time. So we'll go down here. Remember we had head, title. Remember we learned nested, that you had head, then it was title, and that's what's going to go up on your page. My imaginary page / title. Where do we put most of the text on a web page? How many? Raise your hand if you think you put most of the text under body. Nolan, it's under Windows. You just have to search it. It's called Notepad. All right. It's also, it's a text editor program. All right. So most everybody's raising their hand, which is good to see because that's absolutely the truth. We put most of our text for HTML down here. And then we had headings and we played with this. So let's go back I'm going to go back over to my text editor. Under heading, I might put Mr. D, quick page. And then under body, I might start something like put parentheses. We learned about headings. So we had H1, parentheses. All right. H1, it'll say biggest. Which I think I did last time, but that still works. And then slash H1. All right. Now I'm going to save it. File. Save. Now when I click on my index file, I should see. Here it is. Now it says index up there, so I did something wrong with Mr. Dubik's quick page, clearly. There's biggest, there's a headline. So let me go back and look at my code, and we'll fix it. Head. Oh, I know why. I didn't put title there, did I? All right. All right, file, save. Then I'll hit index, try it again. And there it is. Now, my tab up there shows Mr. D's quick page. Right? Okay, let's see what we got here. Any questions right now? Yeah, I forgot title. Thank you, Liam. All right. And remember, we got into paragraphs. I'm going to go back in the index real quick because I really want to get this going here. All right, so once we got in the body of biggest, you can start doing things where you put a paragraph in. And it could be, this is my I'm just making this up. This is my black cat. And then you do parentheses slash parentheses. Okay? So then file, save. If you get into doing this, get a program called brackets. And there's the black cat. We did italicized, underlining, all right like that. So that's kind of that was just where we got to last week. And then we started getting into ordered and unordered lists. Can everybody do right now, just to make sure on that new HTML, the new index page, can you do something? This is my black cat, and both underline, italicize different parts of that sentence. Let me know when you have that done. I'm going to put everybody's hands down. Let me know when you have that done. All right. Liam's got that done. There's not a shock. All right. And let me see. Are there any other questions? All right. We have 2 hands raised. Go ahead. Let me. I'll go through the code with you real quick. If we don't remember, this is my black cat. If I want to italicize that, I could just put slash italics slash I. So I hit file, save. We do it right up here. We hit return. This is an AIS. So it's very basic. And what I guess I'm saying is, if you go to Code Academy and some other things, you get into this, you can start making pretty, you can learn it and you can do it. Anybody signed up here is quite capable of doing it. All right. We got 56%. I'm going to wait till we get one or two more people, then we're going to hit it. All right. Okay, great. I'm just going to go ahead, go on. Most folks we got there. All right. Jada, I hope you're able to get on this a little bit. Reese and Nolan, have you been able to find a Notepad in Windows? All you really need is a text editor. All right. Now let's go to what I really wanted to get going at this point. Tom was going to go, we were going to go. We can, and there's bold, line break. We did that. Here's one thing I would like to do is I want to quiz you on some of these. That's kind of what we were, kind of the goal was today. Remember under body, where we are embodied, you can do an unordered list and an ordered list. And you just have to have LIs on either side of these. So if I wanted to make a list of things here, right? First, let's get out of the body. Make some room. You could do an unordered list. UL. List 1. All right. 2. This is going to be an unordered list, so your neck is going to be like that. All right. And then you say, like we always learn, the other branch of that, /UL. There you go. And then if you did that, Command copy, and we did that as an ordered list, it would look like this. It would be the same thing, except you'd put unordered. Let's save it. I'm going to research that. And there it is. So here's an unordered list. Looks like that. No numbers. Ordered list, numbered. Any questions on that? All right. All right. Okay. First one is nice and easy. Give your page a heading, the largest size, with a welcoming message of your choosing. So right now on your index page you've just made, you can get rid of the cat is black and the ordering. Right now, if you could, how would you go ahead to give the page itself, a heading and with a heading on it, and just a welcoming message. Go ahead and do that if you would, please. All right. All right, so by now we should all be pretty quick with that. Raise your hand if you did it. All right. Good. Luke's got it. Great. Liam's got it. Nolan, I'm going to ask Nolan a question. Nolan, have you been able to find the word pad or notepad?
What?
Have you been able to find notepad, Nolan?
Yes.
Okay, great. I'm going to mute you then. Good. All right. Right. Enter the text below your page exactly as it appears here. The quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. See if you can do that. While you're working on that, I'll just comment. They're passing legislation to bring driverless cars faster onto the interstate networks. How do you put, wait a minute, we got a question here. For some reason, I can't get to Aiden's question. You use a paragraph or you use a line break, Aiden? On the why, but suddenly I'm going to turn off questions here. Let's try again. How you put a line through words? That's strike through. And that's an S. That's strike through. Okay, people have gotten that done. Good job. Present an unordered list of places you'd like to visit. We just did that. I'm not sure we need to do that of those two right now. I just showed you. All right. If you can. All right. So this is what it would have looked like. Should look something like this. This is where I talk about myself so exciting. The quick brown fox jump over the lazy dog. Place 1, 2, 3. Things 1, 2, 3. Just because of the way times are, we would make this in this case an unordered list, a UL, and LI/UL. Ordered list, OL for OL, then LI/LI/LI, and then / ordered list. All right, now that's on this one. Welcome is easy. Remember, size go 1 to 6, the smallest. Use paragraphs here, folks. This is where I'd like to talk about myself. So exciting, paragraph. Hope you didn't forget about the paragraph tags. Take a look at this right now. You can see the quick brown fox jumps, bracket oversized lazy dog. Probably the trickiest one, just because the number of formatting tags to keep track of. The remember break tags are in pairs, so that's why there's 2 different colors here. So everybody, please be looking at this right now so that we can check what we did and how we did it. There's listed place 1, place 2, look UL, LI/LI, and there's the order list. Same thing. And this is the whole full document. Now we'll wait for some questions. Are there any questions, anybody? All right. Hey, one cool thing on programming, I really want to make a point here. Look how much this would work to your right. Would work fine. But see how much easier it is when you do it. Good formatting makes a big difference in programming. Just trying to figure out stuff. All right. All right. Really want to go through this. Can't stress this enough again. Any other questions before I go on to the next part? Don't share, again, internet safety, full name, address, phone numbers. Do tell your parents we're going to make a Google site. Make yours private or give it link access only. Down the road when you're going to college, you can do it from there. Anything on the web can be seen by someone. Notify your parents if any questionable. Do not put pictures of yourself on the site without your parents' permission. All right? And we mentioned this before. Never put anything on the internet that you don't want to share with your grandmother. Because remember when we went back up there, great big server farms, it's never going away. Now, this is a good thing to say. We are going to need a Google Gmail account. Create this with your parents. It can be a junk Gmail. If you've got a Gmail, use it on this so it's a Google site. If you don't want to ever use it again, then use a junk Gmail to do it. Just create a Gmail, don't use it. But this would be helpful when you apply for college, just to have a digital portfolio. So one thing you're going to need to do, and I'm going to go on in Moto right over here and post it, is you need a Gmail account to make Google site if you don't already have one. Please speak to your parents about this. Please speak to your parents. Okay, I just posted it up on Mills. All right, any new questions? We're still at 17. I don't really see any there. All right, now, I'm going to put everybody's hands down. How many people do have a Gmail account? A lot. Good. So, you're going to need to have, you're going to need that for this. And folks, so you can get with your folks on that. Also, you're going to need to be using a computer when you can with the website here, so that way you can practice doing this stuff. All right? If you're using an iPad, you really can't practice like what we're just doing with HTML super easily. Okay. So we're going to use Google Sites. They're easy. They're really a very sophisticated template you put over your account. All right. And here's a video on how to make an account and an introduction to Google Sites. And in here is just how to set up a Google account.
Site is to create a Google account. You can do this from the Google homepage at www.google.com. From the homepage, you will want to go to Sign in the top right. Once you click on Sign in,
no, you know what? I'm not sure you need to sign in as Google like that. I would just go to Google, and you can go to Google and say Gmail and do it that way. I'd use your Gmail account and do it that way. All right? I'm going to put a stop that right there. You can do it from Google Sites, but that's not, I think, the best way. All right, now. All right. It's what's nice about, here's all the advantages of it. It's single clicked. It is customizable, though the new one is not as customizable as the classic. The classic, you can write in HTML code. The new one doesn't do that. They said they're going to add those features. Here's a dilemma. You go to the classical and do more, but I'm not sure the classic is going to exist in a couple of years. All right? So we're going to try out things. Probably do the classic to begin with, but we'll set it over there. All right. Well, if we go over here, we can do this. That didn't do any good. I'm going to put this text over off my, wait a minute. Whoops. YouTube.watch will get you on that. All right, let me see if I can copy that. All right, let's put it over here. Let me try this. www.youtube.com/? V equals ZZPN capital UXZM. Make those capitals. See if that works. That certainly didn't want what we wanted, so let's bag that for right now. I'll post a video later. When we come back to get into this next time, we'll use that. That video is not working quite out like we would like. Oh, well. All right. So, and this is what we'll end up doing down the road. There's different templates. You're going to name your site. You're going to have location. This will be a great way to honestly document things we're doing in class, and that way you can show colleges or your family and friends what you've been up to. All right? And it's where we're going to stop it right now. We'll go ahead and get it done there. Does anybody have any questions? Raise your hand if you have any questions. I got a couple polls we're going to ask. All right. Did you come? I'm going to post. This is the one I want to make sure we're following. Did you come to last week's webinar or Monday's webinar? Good job. We got 67% voted, 78. We need a couple more votes, folks. I usually end it right once we get past 80%. All right, folks, can I get another couple votes here? Just let us know. We're at closed. I'm not sure what's going on with the voting. Not going so well. I'm going to still close the poll at this point because we all have to get going here. All right, I'll share results. All right, so looks like somebody didn't choose. Please come to these. Please make sure you've got the link from webinars in case you miss a webinar. I appreciate your patience. I literally found out that Tom was ill 15 minutes before the start of the webinar. So again, I really appreciate your patience. I'm going to put this up and call it a night. Really excited to have you in lab tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun, or I'll have you Saturday. And I think you're going to really enjoy working with Mr. Will Rudolph. Great, great fabricator. All right, everybody, take care. Bye-bye.